We've got KripTix Shark versus Skyline, the winners of the two 1v1 matches we've had so far. I don't know, Hyra, maybe it's like a mental thing. I don't know. All right, here we go with the first face-off of the match. All right, and that goes in the favor of KripTix, who is now in the blue team. Oh, and he's going to score an early one. Yeah, that face-off just really going in his favor after an initial stalemate. Skyline getting a bad flip off of it, kind of being way out of position, and KripTix just putting that one in. That is only 4 seconds in. It's very early. Skyline and KripTix still feeling each other out to see what kind of play styles they're looking at from each other. KripTix with a quick bump so he can pick up some boost. Going to play goal and tapping it in the air. Looks like Skyline is going to try to get on the attack and get that goal back early so he's not down one. But unfortunately that bounces off of him and into the orange zone. He is now going to try to regain control. KripTix moving in on him and taking the ball away. Now trying to defend his zone. Pick up some boost possibly. Nope, he's got to go for the net. Oh, but Skyline with a great play knocking it up in the air for an aerial shot. KripTix was off picking up boost. Manages to get one back. It is now tied. 4:26 left in this match. All right, we've got the face-off here. That is going into the orange zone on this one. Skyline looking to defend that face-off, and KripTix now moving, popping it over Skyline, but Skyline says no and knocks it towards the neutral zone. He's now going to regain control in his own zone, try to take it down to the blue zone, which he does. He's able to get around KripTix and knock one in. Skyline is now ahead 2-0 with 4:04 left in this match. As you can see here, he's able to get him turned around backwards, get one around him, and get it knocked in. So we'll have another face-off here. KripTix no doubt will be looking to get that one back, tie this game up. It's been very close so far, and this is just the first minute of play, ladies and gentlemen. Skyline taking that, flicking it off the backboard for himself, catching it on the other side. Right now he's got KripTix on the defense. Skyline putting it in. That is a killer shot. Really does a great job here, just waiting out KripTix to hit that around him and knock it into the goal. He is now up 2 goals. It is 3-1 with 3:50 left in favor of Skyline. KripTix looking to get some goals back on the board, taking it into the orange zone here. We'll take a look from his view for a moment. We can see as he's getting ready, waiting each other out to see what's going to happen. Oh, but Skyline pushing it away. KripTix now looking like he's starting to change his play style up a little bit. Play Skyline just a little bit differently here. That's my friend, yeah, boy. Oh, KripTix getting another goal. Now cutting the deficit to 1. With some great anticipation here, he dribbles and flicks. And unfortunately, Skyline was just out of position on that one, so he was not able to do anything. And it is now 3-2 with 3:16 left to go. Bam! This one really, both of them getting a nice shot on it, but it pinching out into the blue zone. But KripTix gaining a little bit of control off the wall and picking up some boost. Looks like he is okay with playing goalie for right now. He is currently out of position, though. Coming back in and knocking it into the orange zone. That's going to leave Skyline trying to play some defense here just to keep it out of his zone, which he does. And back into the blue zone here. But he needs boost, so he's going to the corner. That's going to give KripTix an opportunity. And, oh my goodness, with the demolition, Skyline moves in. KripTix looked like he was going to have the opportunity here to take it out, but actually it ends up going over him. Skyline with the heads-up play to get around him, push it down in, ends up while boosting to make the goal, incidentally demolishing KripTix. So demolition is there. Oh, that pinch going towards the orange goal. Wow, that is hugely in favor of KripTix. And just like that, we're back to a 1-goal deficit with only 2:40 left. The pinch off of this definitely going in the favor of KripTix, turning his card just enough to get that angle forward on it. Here we are with a face-off with 2:40 left to go. Right now, KripTix trailing Skyline by 1 goal. KripTix now setting it up into the orange zone, looking to get that goal back. Oh, with a beautiful pass up to himself. Actually, that one might just roll in. Oh! A funny play where KripTix ends up getting stuck kind of on the pole here and comes down to play it again, which it probably would have rolled in. And just having to make a play on it, Skyline comes in with that desperation attempt. Unfortunately, it goes in. It is now tied up, though, 4-4 with 2.5 minutes left. That means it is even again with half the game left to go. Now KripTix looking like he's finding his game more, bringing it into Skyline's zone. But Skyline's saying no, playing good defense and bringing it out. He has now brought it around KripTix. Looks like he's going to put one in. Bar down ski for Skyline. KripTix was all set up to play defense on that one, but Skyline bringing it around wide. And then with a nice flick, really getting a bar down ski where KripTix had no option. He couldn't even attempt to go up for it in the position he was in. So that puts Skyline back on top. There's still over 2 minutes left to go in this game. Wow, look at that. Another favorable face-off for KripTix, tying it back up with 2:08 left to go in the game. This is a really back and forth, really powerhouse shootout here. Okay. What are your kickoffs? You can see in the chat that Skyline also, much like many of us here, very impressed by KripTix kickoffs here. Seems like he's able to turn his car or something, get just the right angle where he gets those pinches on the right timing. And oh my goodness, Skyline waiting for him to make a bigger play than that. KripTix just rolling it up the wall and just tapping it in with this beautiful little play. Oh, looks like Skyline possibly suffering from some lag there. That was a nice little tap. So now KripTix on top, 1:52 left to go in this. Still lots of time, but KripTix winning the face-off as far as moving it into the zone. But Skyline's going to take it out of his zone and back into KripTix zone, looking to flick it. Does not quite get the flick he wanted, I don't think, unless he was going for a fake. And KripTix is able to gain control. Now, I have no doubt Skyline's coming in, and he does. He crushes it out of control of KripTix, looking to get one here. Right now trying to keep it in KripTix zone, but KripTix able to outplay him on that move and get one in. He comes in with another aggressive hit. KripTix with really good timing and does throw it over him. It is now 7-5 with 1:21 left to go. So no doubt Skyline will be looking to regain some of these goals, get back, get tied up at least. The 1:21 is a lot left to go in a 1v1. Pretty much a stalemate, but this one going in Skyline's favor. Now in the blue zone. Doesn't quite get the flick on that he wants. Don't think. And now KripTix just carrying it on his car into the orange zone. This one is very high up. Skyline just waiting patiently for it to come down so he can come in, try to nose it off of KripTix. But KripTix says no, keeping it in the zone and heading towards the goal now. Oh, looks like, oh, with a great save, Skyline. It looks like KripTix was possibly trying to fake him out on an air dribble and then come in and tap it around the other side. But Skyline waiting him out very patiently, very smart play, and is able to get a great save there. Now he's got control in his zone and taps one in. There's only one goal deficit now with 37 seconds left to go. You've got really smart plays by Skyline there so he can get around this masterful ball handling that KripTix is showing off and get one in for himself with his own excellent ball handling there. 37 seconds left to go on this face-off. 7-6 in favor of KripTix, but wow, this face-off has been won by Skyline, knocked deep into the blue zone. Oh, and he's able to get one under KripTix. Skyline now tying it up, 7-7 with 31 seconds left to go. Skyline coming in for a low hit. KripTix going in for a high save. Well played to tie it up. Here we go, the big face-off, 31 seconds left to go. KripTix waits it out. Interesting tactic. That bounces a little into the blue zone, but KripTix got plenty of boost and is now gaining control. Oh, goodness. KripTix with a very long goal there. Looks like Skyline went up for the save on it, possibly running out of boost there. And, oh no, just not quite able to get the angle on it, it looks like. Seeing it go over his head. All right, 21 seconds left to go. Still a lot of time. KripTix back on top. Skyline looking back in the same position he was in moments ago, looking to tie it up, which he did. So we have no doubt he can do it again. KripTix trying to bring in a big air dribble. And Skyline with the good defense of the air dribble, looking to tie it up and take this into overtime. With only 5 seconds left to go, Skyline is bringing it in with everything he can. He's going to look to dribble here, and unfortunately cannot pop it up into the air. That leaves KripTix your winner. A very, very close match. Very well played by both of these competitors. Just a shootout. 8-7 at the end. Just incredible play by both these guys. The 1v1 play has been amazing tonight, which does leave KripTix, by the almost, I want to say, by the skin of his teeth, scoring that goal in the last minute there, last 30 some odd seconds. The winner of the impromptu for fun 1v1 tournament here on my stream. Wow, that was incredible. Thank you guys so much for playing. Hosting those 3 matches was a great time for me. I hope you guys had a great time playing. I hope everybody had a great time watching. I don't think I can follow that up with my own play. You know what I'm saying? That was something else.